Three, two, one. Yo, everybody, it's Sawl the Hedgehog. We do apologize if the quality kind of looks quite shitty, but I wanted my laptop to be recording with the YouTube Hangouts this time. As you guys know, there is a delay in this actual video to recording and actual responses. That's why at the same time, I actually have, if I scroll over, you guys see me on Twitch from behind, and you're going to see me doing a layout at the moment. So if you guys want, let me know if you hear anything like kind of sounds like a miracle or a mule. Definitely, if you hear a mule, let me know. Or a baby seal.
No, what does a mule sound like?
Yeehaw. Oh, a mule sounds like a llama. So go ahead, guys.
Llama.
Yeah, no. Go ahead and start spreading the word a bit.
Alright.
If anybody wants me to respond, I will not be responding to you guys on here. I will be working on my stuff right here on my actual desktop because I have to, and life isn't fair. So yeah. Let's see here. What we're going to be doing right now, everyone, is simple. Acting not like an idiot. But yeah, I know I should be getting more kind of like video recording stuff, but at the same time, if you guys know me, I could possibly be like whatevs. But I wanted to make sure that people could see me from the side of what I'm working on and from behind, so that they can actually see what's going up on here. And I'll go ahead myself and get on the actual Twitch and Facebook links on here. And if there's anything else that's actually needed to be said, I could possibly say I could do this. But we are going to go ahead and get on my Facebook because there are certain pictures I actually need to be getting. And there's actual certain private profile pictures that I have saved as albums, such as for like layouts and everything that I need to draw, so that you guys actually know. And I may put some music on, but I gotta pull up my LeBlanc staff right now to trace everything out and or get references from and all that other fun stuff. I'm gonna log on into my actual Twitch TV account on my desktop, as you guys can see, and this is a great way of actually showing you what to actually do and what not to do. But yeah, I'm gonna get everything started here very shortly. I should have been doing this all day, but none of you guys usually are home, so this is why I don't live stream during the day every day. Sure, I'll keep adding people to my Facebook account that I don't know. Awesome.
Why do you do that?
I don't know, actually.
It's where it's gonna ban you from adding people again.
I probably can guess that it will, and they don't know dick sometimes. Sorry for language, everybody, on top of that, and everything about what I say. So,
Remember,
whatever.
this is late night with Sawl and Miffy, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on recording, by the way.
Well, I have to tell you something anyways.
Is it important, like private, or?
Somewhat in private. It's related to KidCon.
If it's private, you're gonna have to not say it because this is live and recorded.
Just message me on Facebook. I don't know who's in my room. No, go away. Not trying to be rude, but like, there's certain shit that shouldn't be said on my live streams. Personal info, sorry guys, I don't want to like make you guys mad or anything. It's just certain shit should never be said on live streams. Sorry. We all know this too. And I apologize for you guys, I would say honestly, like once this video is fully published, just skip these parts of it, and you may be able to like get through it all. And I'm
You
just
can
like trying
skip
to
it, or you
find,
can just look at my bread stash. But okay. Oh.
yeah. Who's fuck no, no, I'm not adding anybody else in the fucking room. Wait, this isn't Ian that I'm talking about, right?
Mm.
Wait, who the fuck's Brennan?
It's gonna make it so much more laggy if you add more people into this.
No, to my room at GeekCon.
Oh. Oh, I don't even.
Consideration, I'm not driving other people to this fucking con.
Alright, stop getting
So,
distracted with other things, please.
I know. I'm actually, just trying to get to my actual page. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I literally just had a herpaderp where I forgot I could just instantly go to my actual live stream on Twitch to watch it. I'm like, I'm an idiot to so many degrees right now. I believe that this stuff's gonna be going a little slow.
Most likely.
Okay. Worst time to be talking to me about this kind of shit, to be honest. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but at the same time, I'm being very, very brutally honest. And, guys, I'm sorry if I'm a dick sometimes, but there's a certain shit about me that I just say for a reason to get it across your mind to actually know what I mean. So I apologize in advance. I'm going to keep this stuff now kind of like how it's supposed to be on here. And on top of everything else, you guys can chat with me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and post everything up. And I am sorry, guys, if this YouTube video starts off very shitty. To be honest. Hey, why aren't you upstairs, by the way?
My brother's sleeping.
Oh, so you can't be upstairs?
I'd rather not be up there. I mean, like,
Hey, Mel, the link
link for what?
on Facebook about the link to this the YouTube.
You know, I don't
Link.
really like my family watching me on these things.
No, I said send it to me on Facebook. Message, private message.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh. Well, I just logged out of it. Fine.
I'm gonna start and get. Oh my god. Okay.
I already have all of my stuff down here to work on it. It's just I'm not going to work on it upstairs. Because of the fact that it's like,
well,
meh.
to me, no wasted time. No wasted time. I'm sorry if I'm being rude, but no, literally. Oh my god, you're talking to me at the wrong time, Amber. I'm not. Okay, good. Wait, this isn't the Ian that I know.
So, you want your, which one? The one
to the
for
YouTube.
YouTube? Okay.
Did you pass the info that Twitch and YouTube is live? I get a question, if it matters at all, but should I have totally waited to do this, like until I actually had the full links and everything?
Mm.
Oh shit, I'm very sincere and I apologize. I didn't know that was the actual UN that I knew. That's on Twitch.
That's the link to the Google Hangouts itself.
No, no,
Yeah, don't use that one.
no. Bottom right corner where it says links.
Bottom right. Have to
It's in
extend
the
this.
web. You gotta click it. I
No,
can't really.
it's really weird because my thing doesn't want to do it.
No, 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 no. I even posted it in there. Because you know I can't be sending shit from this. I'm not gonna be fucking joking here. Because this laptop's keyboard is a piece of shit. Now, it's that same goddamn YouTube link that's in the chat here on YouTube.
Clicky?
Copy that. Yes.
Yay, clicky.
I'm waiting for you to send it to me so I can start working.
Alright, hold your pants.
With my pants, copy, paste. Copy, paste.
Hold your pants!
No. Copy, paste.
I already copy pasted it.
Yay, there we go. Thank you.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
I know, I like how I say hold your pants, so it's hold your horses, but since you're equus, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna give you that satisfaction. It's hold your pants now.
Hold my pants.
No, because that brings satisfaction
Alright.
too.
Alright. Regardless, I know that a lot of things on here may make me look like an asshole towards the beginning of YouTube, but oh well. Yeah, I'm not talking in the chat right now, and we're kind of like on track. No, I'm not doing Waluigi. Kiss my ass. Alright, I'm pulling up pictures right now of LeBlanc herself and special art. Oh, special. Okay. Let's see. I know that you have sent me shit on here.
At some point,
I
yes.
need to save my pictures, like how I did from before.
Alright, I'm gonna shut down that Facebook thing now, because fuck.
Yeah, I don't need you on Facebook. But I might need you to actually help respond to certain stuff like on YouTube and other things because I already know it's gonna go down. I'll back with that shit as well.
Alright, it's fine with me. I might be a little bit slow-mo just because of the fact that it is late and I am.
I'm gonna just say that right now. Yes, you are.
Your
Extremely
window's
impatient.
open. I'm pretty sure I could throw you out their window.
Yeah, pick me up first.
You're not that heavy.
I'll become as heavy as a rock towards you.
You are my rock.
I know.
I love you. I'm trying to check out this
I
chat.
like how people are like, link me, the posts. Like, read my goddamn posts.
Oh, you mean in chat? They're all just like, link me to it? It's like, no.
I know, right?
See, this is why people get angry at people. They're just like, I have written down everything. I have taken the time to write down everything. And then they email you. It's like, can you just
Yeah,
tell
I
me
know, right?
without me having
I'm
to do
fixing
this?
live stream and everything, and all that other fun shit. And then I know I've got like copy paste spam people right now that would actually watch this shit, and all that other fun stuff. Um, which would be best? Or YouTube, we respond faster on Twitch.
That we do. And I have to reload
Even
the Twitch so I can,
like
because the chat
it's
was weird.
it's really legitly of us saying that our Twitch delay is 20 seconds compared to, say, I
The
don't know.
minute and 30 seconds of this damn Google Hangouts.
Yeah, and right now I'm just making sure I am posting everything up on info. This is legitly me saying, guys, that it takes me just a little while just to get stuff running right now. And I'm showing you exactly like what delays can actually be said about certain things and all that
Yep,
other
yep.
fun stuff. So we literally have to actually take our time in doing things.
Slow motion.
Hey Kaya, welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you joined in on this and all that other fun stuff, and glad to see that we have other people doing this too. On top of everything else, I would say, like I said before, message up on Twitch and please do share. I'm just trying to make sure that we actually have everything working
You said it wrong. Wah. Said what wrong?
the right way and everything. And Miss Matt, I can't read that because it's neon. Oh, sorry, girl. I said your name wrong. Sorry. It's like Bob Marley album. Oh, yeah. All right. Other than
Way.
that,
I like her. She said way. Way, 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 way.
How about this? It'll actually bother me up on the live stream instead. All right, I'm gonna be pulling up those pictures right now that you drew up now, and I'm gonna
Sure.
start drawing them out. And yes, I am gonna be doing all that other fun stuff, and I gotta make sure that I'm not like overdoing certain things. and you guys
Yeah.
will need to know that. Holy blank, I'm famous. Okay. I just need to make sure that I have my certain paper. It can be tracing paper, it can be paper such as line paper, and it's usually always better to have computer paper, always.
Usually.
And this is why I say that I should just probably get my shit all set up.
That you should. And while he's doing that, because he's doing layouts, I am working on a jacket commission and a shirt thing somewhere over here within a legit, like, freaking cauldron of paint. So hold on. I just tend to throw all my supplies in whatever this is. It is a cauldron, but, you know, whatever. We're trying to think of a fancy word. I am too tired for this, so it is not going to happen. I need to legitly sit here mixing paint. What?
On top of that, I had to go get some other stuff, and I did hear what you were saying too. Now it was more the fact I also got to do the conch shell.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, hey, we have Ogazami. Awesome. What's up, guys? I'm just making sure that everything else is sent to people I know that say, hey, next live stream, hey, is it up? Is it up? Is it up? I'm like, yes, it is.
You should check it out. I am not linking you. Ah ha 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 ha.
Yeah, don't be that mean. Just eat it.
I will.
Let me let you know that I love.
Mama?
Alright. All of you know the word. Spread the word. And I love you all.
You ever have those times where you have like those really nice new paintbrushes and you just don't want to use them because you don't want to ruin them, and then you realize in 10 seconds you're about to plunge it into the worst kind of thing alive, which is aka paint for it, and poor paintbrush. Okay. I need to use it, so. I'm so sorry. I apologize. What?
You are so beautiful. And yes, Kaya, we do have all the stuff drawn up from wherever the camera is that I'm supposed to
It's
supposedly.
behind you.
Yeah, something like that.
Yup.
And I just gotta make sure that I don't even know what the hell you're even doing.
I already told them what I'm doing. You just don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing work. Uh-huh. Paint work.
Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna keep it like where it was originally.
And in the end, I still don't use my new paintbrushes because I'm just like, I don't want to use you.
Yeah. Sorry guys. I'm just really trying to be all like fucking less antsy about my live stream. But, man, I'm like, this way or that way? This way or that way? God damn it. Screw it. That it is.
You're fine with how it is. Stop messing with it.
I am not fine with how it is.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're gonna spend a
now
good half hour just being like,
La 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 la.
la 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 la. Paint. Paint is on my foot. Paint is on my foot. And I mean the bottle, not the actual paint.
I hate that I don't really have that much computer paper right now. I gotta resort to this shit.
Well, shit. I don't mind messing
Wait,
up this pillow if anything gets on it.
Huh?
Huh?
Where did we put my computer paper? I know we touched it.
We touched it because we moved your computer. Well, your printer in general. So wouldn't it be next to your printer?
I'm a fucking idiot. Yes. Because I believe. No, it isn't.
Isn't it? Well, don't know.
I the printer. No, it's not.
So it's not in the other room then? Weird.
No, so weird.
You know I'm
Ay, ay,
weird.
I'm such a loser on this goddamn live stream. I'm taking forever. People would have had their shit all together and everything. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not professional.
It's all good.
You apologize.
Why the fudge do I not have my shit? It is... I just got all comfortable too. Damn it.
I really look like all pixelated bullshit. It's funny. I don't even think I need to be on the YouTube one, to be honest. Like, you know, watching comments.
Yeah.
When everybody knows that we're just gonna be on here.
People say that you look okay, that you're not pixelated, so you're fine.
Awesome. We're going
Besides,
off
if
the
you're
picture of
pixelated...
yeah.
Alright, you
We're
talk.
going
You're
with the
back.
picture. And I've got the staff in the house actually. Alright. I got the staff right here. I'm going to be setting it up against the wall right here. On top of everything else, I feel as though if I have that going there, I'm going to make sure that Batman's over here. Because I want you guys to know that I'm like...
I have returned. Okay. I'm guessing he has went off to find paper. Let scavenger hunts begin, and we will time it. What was this? It's supposed to be like that actually. The video is behind because it expects... Wait, what? It's supposed to be like that actually. The video is behind because it expects that you'd be getting spammed here. Typing won't matter, and it gives you time to answer questions. Saw talking, fades away. Oh my gosh!
Okay.
I like the people that watch these live streams.
They're awesome. They're awesome. In truth, they are really fucking awesome. It's just right now.
Yes, when you... Once again, this will continue to happen. It will fade. It will fade. All of it. All the talking. And I can hear like a huge echo of, oh, of me? Oh, shit.
Well, oh shit. How about this? I get a headset on so
Maybe.
you guys can hear my girlfriend. But then again, you guys kind of need to hear her in a way, but I'll turn this down just to be like,
I can't
okay,
even hear an echo of me. There's an echo of me? Well, I feel
no,
awkward.
no. It's recording to the Twitch from my laptop, and they're both recording, so it can actually echo. So with this all said here, guys, I guess I'll just go ahead and like move the camera again, because in almighty truth of Thundercats, I need you guys to actually see exactly what I do when I do this shit. So this will be fun, because I have no idea where the recording is going to be, because I need that up. Awesome.
Oh my
You can
god.
see that. Coolio. Alright. They are awesome.
But yes, they are. I'm sorry. I already started working on this stuff, so I'm like already half dazed.
I just really wish that I could actually, like have you guys see Mel at the same time, but it's almost like it
Don't worry
live
about
streams.
me. You know that I'm camera shy.
Oh yeah. All right, you done with that? I'm gonna go ahead and get my music on. Fuck this
Okay.
shit.
Getting into your zone.
Mal, who's messaging me?
Everybody and their cat.
Alright, 6 foot. Kaya, okay. And I need the freaking, wow.
Meow. Did you just tell me to talk? What? No. I'm going to refuzzle on that. Especially if people hear an echo that I cannot literally hear. So, hey, Melanie, baby. No! Saw, you're not allowed to do that to me! No! Especially not while I'm painting, damn it. Nope. I lose the flail. I understand, I'm not. I'm just a weird person in the corner. Wait. I'm gonna try to make a reference here. I'm failing. What was it? Pay no attention to the. There's no level of adorable. I don't understand. It's not. Oh man. He ran away. He's supposed to take over, and I just being. I'm gonna keep painting. I have to finish a jacket, and then I accept all hugs. Hugs are wonderful. Hug you softly. Wait, what is there other than soft? Well, I guess you could technically bear hug me, but anytime anyone ever bear hugs me, I always feel like my back crack.
Yeah? What about your back crack?
You always come back at the weirdest moments.
I know.
Wow.
I love it.
You're gonna disappear again in about like 2.5 seconds, so it's not fair.
Okay.
Cause you do. That's what you do. You appear and then you disappear. You are a magic act. Ha ha ha! A magic act while doing LeBlanc staff.
But,
Wait, doesn't that make you a mirage more than a magic act though?
no.
If you played Dawn Gate, you'd like. I'm totally gonna butcher this name, but Zeri? Yes? No? She's a painter character. Yay! I would love her. Wait a minute. Since you said played Dawn Gate, I'm guessing that what is her weapon, a paintbrush? So we're talking about hugs. Oh my god, her weapon's a paintbrush! I like this! I want her! Can we play Dawn Gate later? Not today, but like another point in time. Because it sounds interesting now. They have got me interested in game.
What the hell you're talking about?
Okay!
Because, can you guys actually hear her?
Apparently they can.
Goddamn webcam of doom. Oh, but apparently I don't have my speakers on.
Wouldn't that make everything worse?
Apparently my speakers are unplugged. Apparently they're
Ooh,
not.
it's a new
What?
MOBA. I like MOBAs.
I'm confused.
Because you're not looking at the chat, you don't understand.
Okay, I'm turning you up
No.
because I know that you're gonna be Nope.
I will
Go
not
ahead.
your echo. Sweet.
Awesome.
I am now having to actually look up this game of Dawngate because I want to see now, and I'm looking up her. I want it. And I definitely now want to cosplay this person too, but I never cosplay something that I don't play first. Because I find it a little bit unethical. So it really does look like a little bit like League. Kind of pretty much like League right there. At least in that one picture.
Everything is like the same as everything else. Don't forget that.
Mhm.
You know what came first? The fucking warriors that battled back then.
Ooh. I have Link. She has linked me. I shall click Link.
Right? Wait, that doesn't make sense, what I just did. That can't be
It's okay.
5'5".
I will totally
that-
register for this.
I'm
Sly, don't worry about that.
imagining
What? Okay. Sly, what video are you editing?
I'm not fucking 5'7". That thing says that's 5'5". Bullshit.
It is free.
I call bull fucking shit on that. This tape measure says that where my finger is like here. I'll turn it so like YouTube can actually get the recording of it. Pretty much where I stand, they're saying this is 5'5" with just the tape measure itself, and I'm like, I call bullshit.
Oh.
Then again, wait a second. It could be because I've been on my feet all day, so I went down in inches in height because of my gravity and bullshit of that kind of necessary thing. So, I can't believe that's 5'5". I almost cannot believe that. Because the staff is nearly as tall as me. And yeah, Kea, aren't you like 5'5" or something?
I like her. She's like a support character in a way, but she also seems a bit magey.
Hey Mel, are you working on the jacket?
I got distracted. They distracted me with awesome characters and games. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say that maybe I should go with 5'3" from the picture. Let's see. Let's see. That's her height there. And everything else about it. Okay, making sure. That's your height. This thing needs to be down to like 4 feet from the actual staff, maybe, because of what I'm gonna be doing with it. I've got to make sure this thing's 4'4". maybe at least a good 5 feet. I gotta have different measurements for everything. Okay, there's that. And then here's 4 feet.
She doesn't want to hit people. Yes. Of course not.
If I do 5, that's how tall it is. And then if I go 4 feet, that's too short. And then with the picture itself, how you drew it now, that's a foot down. And this being 6 feet tall, that's supposed to be a good foot down from the actual thing, being that. And I've actually got a measurement tool right here, just so that I'm not going insane here. Yeah, I hate all measuring type of tools themselves in life. Honestly, it's a bunch of bullshit.
Usually is.
I'm like, okay, this says it's a foot, this is a foot, and they're both different. Alright, I've got it down. I did a little bit of a fix up right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I get at least the half point of 5 foot and 4 foot on here, because I need to make sure everything's correct. Alright, and voila. I like how the recording on YouTube's gonna suck ass, technically, because, well, I'm doing this shit on the ground and I'm not even doing it, right?
It's just kind of funny how this is going to turn out, because the live stream's going well, though. Just sorry for
Yeah.
Google live stream. You will
Alright,
have an
Google,
interesting...
yeah, sometimes, but we love you.
Sometimes.
Everybody probably can agree with me on that one. We could possibly say we hate it sometimes.
Yeah.
Why die young? I don't want to be in satin. I want to be in the flesh of the ones that I killed when I actually die. I'm
Wait, what?
joking. That's an actual... Guys, that's a joke. Don't take that one serious.
Aww.
I want to bathe in the blood of my victims and loved ones.
Wait a second.
That one's funny.
No! No! I'm not telling him why you're Joshua.
Alright. I've got it where it needs to be right now, everybody. And I will actually, raise that. And now, I think you're frozen, I think.
I'm frozen? Wow, I must be very popular then.
Oh, no. Hey, Saul, I gotta go soon. I work at 8 a.m. Yeah, dude, don't even say that to me. Because I work at 8 a.m. I'm not going to sleep, man.
Don't push that on her. You go to bed and have good dreams.
I'm joking. Go to bed if you have to, alright? I have no life. I have a life to actually make shit for you guys.
If she's frozen, she needs to just let it go. Let it go.
I love you.
Let it go. Do-do-do-do.
I'm gonna murder you all.
Maybe. That takes work and effort and places to hide bodies. You know. Yeah. I have to deal with a crazy Polish lady tomorrow for my whole shift. I am very sorry for you. That sucks.
Yeah.
She's my team lead at the smoothie bar. She's asterisk nuts.
Read it first, then say it. Damn, you stutter on that one.
No, I said asterisk nuts. I did it for a reason. I didn't stutter, damn it.
Astra, that.
I said asterisk,
Oh, if
asterisk.
we got people on YouTube, do message us. We just have this shit live streaming on Twitch as well. And I feel bad for you, girl.
Faking nuts. I know what you're trying to say. I'm just messing with them and everyone else. So
Good truth.
faking
With
nuts. Fudging
her,
nuts. You know you can input like ice cream into swear words. What?
delicious. Okay, got it.
I know, right?
You
I'll kick
know,
your rocky road so far. What?
for the top of this staff, by the way, how we were gonna do it, was it that I needed it to be down to at least a good, like, I want to say from her height and that middle of the staff. I mean, the staff almost seems like I gotta be at 4.5 feet tall,
Mhm.
but at the same time, I feel like it has to be taller than that because it seems like the top of the staff itself would come to her actual. Let's see, it would basically be at the chin. So if you actually measure almost like if I were to go with the actual extent of my face, and I make it where I actually hypothetically know what a girl's face would measure out to actually be, I want to say that 2 to 3, we want to come down. Let's see. Let's say, okay, and this comes up, and she's shorter. No offense, I'm just trying to get this right. It's going to be an
Well, most
inch right
people are
there.
shorter than you. Just saying.
That's
Just
the top
saying.
of the head there,
Fucking,
where that's
paint
her
stupid.
height. Isn't the head like almost a good foot, almost tall itself? Like, no, it isn't. It's like what? A good
What are you talking about?
9 inches. And this thing's at her chin. She's gonna be 5'5". We're gonna go from the actual 0 inch to about 9 inches down. So we're at 5'5" right here, and then we're gonna come down, and we want to come close to being right here. So I'm just gonna mark this right here, wherever that leads to. I'm just trying to get that right. We're gonna measure this thing up right here again on the floor and everything about it. Just checking out Twitch. Also saw, hopefully this helps, Lol King. Alright, I'll check it out.
Oh, locking.
Why didn't we actually go to that site?
I do.
Did you get pictures from it?
I didn't get pictures of it just because I was watching
Oh my god, that actually helped.
when I drew everything out. When I drew everything out. Oh, see, I didn't know that it had this option to it though. That's the first time I've learned that they have this option to it. That helps so
That,
freaking much.
that actually really helps because, like,
Yeah,
that
I only
actually,
got the stuff mostly from in-game, you know?
I'm just trying to make sure that this thing, okay, music, you're going off because you are lagging my other shit. I just want to make sure that, and she's going to be using no heels because LeBlanc's actually pretty damn short.
Yeah, I kind of took that into account though.
With her, um, an account of how tall she is, with the staff of where her is. I'm gonna say that the beginning of the top of the staff needs to be like right with the face. So we're gonna say that diamond shaped thing um is gonna be like right up there with her. So 5'6" is there. We're gonna go with measurement of making sure this stuff is exactly where it needs to be. And yeah, I'm just making sure everything's measured right. Alright, that's 5'5", and we're gonna say that 9 inches going down is where shit's gonna get real fast. And let's see, that's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I hate measuring shit. Literally, this just makes it where I'm like, am I retarded or something? My measurement's not right.
Hey, measurements are important.
Very important.
Anyway, bedtime, nighty night, everyone, and thank you, Saw. You're the bestest. Aw, night, girl. Night, night, hon. I'm gonna type that if my computer will allow me to do so. It does. Okay.
Everybody getting off now?
What? No, just her.
Okay. You're welcome, girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Boop, boop.
Yeah. Nine inches from that to that, and we want to probably go up to that 4 inches higher, because that'll be exactly where we need it. So I'm gonna label this 5 feet. That's the best thing too. And see, like, that's the weird thing about this measuring. I'm just like, this is why I need to get one of those goddamn, like, extender rulers.
Yeah.
Like, how I had for sewing. This one. Definitely this one. That's the 5
That would
foot.
be nice.
That right there would be my 5 foot right there. So we're going to use this, have it brought back down, and we are going to be doing, let's see, that's a foot, this is a, let's see, this would be going on to, oh damn it, it's like literally, I don't have this thing unrolled, it's not going to work with me, and I'm like, really? You gotta be like that? Okay, I'll be a dick towards you too. Measure her.
I like how the people on the live stream for Twitch actually can't see what you're doing, but
Really?
yeah.
Here, I'll do this. That better?
Let me see when the lag goes away.
The lag can catch my my
It would
ass.
take it a while. It would take it a while to be able to do so.
So if this thing's gonna come up to my face, and I need to go down a good 2 inches, that's my height right there for her. And this thing's gonna come up to, what is it? Like,
Yeah, they can definitely see what you're doing. You're good.
this thing comes to like half of my face. So, like, I want to make sure that if I knock off, if I'm going down 2 inches, We're just gonna label this stuff as we go. That's gonna be 5-3.
My grill coat's in the way. Move over.
I got it.
No.
The one I killed you. And
No. Did you actually
died
kill
in
her
it.
in her coat? Because I believe.
Yes, you did, because you took the motherfucker off.
Yeah, but I'm just like, how did he kill her without harming the coat?
Easily didn't rev the chainsaw all the way through her body.
That's no fun.
Yeah, it is. It's because he wanted to keep the coat.
Still no fun. I'm picking on my fun, thank you. I need to put this and 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 wow.
Now my ass.
No,
I
everything is about your butt.
said, oh, shush. Alright, I've got it measured up to the actual extent of what I need to have it at, and measurements of how far to go down. I'm going to be at least going with the whole thing, and yes, I should actually be scrolling that up a little bit so people know what I'm doing. With that said, she's 5'5", and the skin, I mean, her face should be at least a good, 9 inches. So
What?
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 11, 10.
You're counting the fact that she is going to be wearing that kind of hat, though, right?
No, I'm going by the actual model off of Lolking, where it actually comes up the top diamond at the end of this hole. That diamond itself hits actually half of her face right there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it does.
Like to her eyes almost.
Mhm.
And thanks. No talkie to me right now. I literally am. This is taking actually all my concentration right now.
All right, go.
So, if that's where it's gonna be, is 5'3" for me. But that means I need it to be down here in the 4-foot range. And I feel as though that 4'11" might be my ticket. So I need to make sure that I leave a good 5, let's see, inches. So no, it needs to be up higher than that. It needs to come up to about, it's so weird too. It's just like, where do you actually stop? And where do you actually start? We're gonna go from 5'1" and about 4'9", and we are gonna go with that, saying that that's gonna be the depth of what I'm gonna cut. And then with that also said, and she's 5 foot, I should not need that extra length, but I'm gonna make sure it just stays at the 5'5", and I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this. For this part, guys, please do take into consideration. I can use safety first. I don't care how dorky it makes you look. In truth, kiss my ass. I literally have to take my time in cutting this, everybody. Because if I don't, I fuck up. And Mel is doing something to distract herself. And not what she's supposed to do. I know what you're doing. You don't want to get inside.
Maybe.
Because now I'm distracted enough where I actually completely cut that wrong.
You should not be that distracted.
Oh my, indeed. All you people shall see what I is doing.
And no, I'm just studying.
Studying what? You don't have any more finals.
I have one more.
Like you really need to study for it.
Yeah, okay, true enough. It is for my drama class. Oh,
Like you
right,
really.
and we didn't do our final scenes on Monday. Like everyone came in and was like, "Yeah, we're not ready for this," and he's like, "All right, fine, we'll do it on Wednesday."
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter if you're ready or not. If you can't present on the day that you're supposed to do it, you fail.
No, he's the weird person that would be like, "Eh, you're fine."
No, I'm sorry. That's too lax.
Well, he kind of raised it on us last minute anyway, so.
Okay, that makes sense. Right now, guys, all I'm doing, literally, is to get my thing cut. And please be very cautious. I would be using a jigsaw, but the amount of time that it's going to take for me to get the jigsaw out, get it set out, it would have taken me longer just to do the jigsaw at this moment.
Handsaw's easier.
Sometimes.
Really? I thought I found it easier to cut that.
Boom, it's done. Voila. And yes, I know I'll have to vacuum my floor, everyone. Don't remind me. Hello? Alright, with that said, I really wish I actually got it cut just to 5 feet when I was there. Now that I can actually see, sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and sand this down at the top, everyone. I really need to get like a filing cabinet for sandpaper, and the sandpaper I'm using right now is the 100, 150, 220 general purpose usage. It is the 22.8 centimeter by 27.9 centimeter inches. It is the 9-inch kind of sheet. We're going to be using that, and also a sand sponge. As I swear, wait a mosquito. I actually kind of like seeing this model in truth while I'm working.
It is a very nice reference to go off of, you have to admit.
It is, and with that said, I can actually get all the little details in. that I was kind of questioning about of like what's the exact shape or like thing for the actual diamond thing in the middle, and I found out it's shaped the same way of being cut out, which is awesome. And then for like the triangles, they're like on top. It is questionable, but it's like an exact like four-headed dice, but more of a slanted type of pyramid head style. So is the very tip top one, and then the rest is all attached together. With the staff, I understand with LeBlanc how she was made and how she was supposed to hold it. The staff is technically thicker than her actual hand. And I'm like, damn, LeBlanc, you and that wood. And with me knowing too about, the whole fact of I'm gonna probably cut even more off of the top, but I really need to actually have it to her height, not my height.
Most definitely.
On top of everything else, guys, here comes the fun part. Hey, Missy, go get your jacket. Seriously.
I've obtained it. Here we go.
Let's see here. Yeah, this is actually a main thing that I've been putting off just a little bit too much, but at the same time, I'm just glad this thing's finally being done. And the only reason why I kind of sanded the top, guys, is because I didn't want to stab myself with a little prick that was at the top. And with that said now, I'm really glad to say that this right here in this area will be probably the part that I'll actually, where I've circled a good, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 inches, being right here, will probably be where I'm going to have that diamond shape at, where the beginning of her staff is, but part of it is the beginning of, like, it's really weird to say. It's because of her heels, makes it a huge, huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel as though, with the thickness of everything, I know that I'm going to have to make some things like an inch wide, a half an inch and a half wide, some of it 2 inches, and then some of the other stuff is just like straight up, I'm sorry, but this is how it's going to be. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So, at this point, guys, this is actually very wise to know about your Dremels situation. You always want to make sure that you go down like 1/4 of an inch, sometimes maybe like an some eighth of an inches that can depend on, and you actually like dremeling through like insulation foam. You want to like take your time getting through all of it, because if you don't, you can fuck it up and it just won't stay. So that's gonna be a wonderful part of the process. I definitely know for a fact because I've done it plenty of times and it's pissed me off. Because now I'm gonna go get my coffee, keep it concentrated.
Well,
Okay. Missy, draw
yeah,
a cosplay or study. Whatever you're doing, do something.
I am doing though. Studying is so boring though. So I'm gonna make it fun by applying cosplay and anime logic into it. So
Wait, what?
I don't know. If I make a story out of what I need to study, it just tends to be easier to study.
Okay. Um, I'm taking in consideration too about the whole like around her staff. I almost feel like it's kind of funny in a way. You know how I usually am about like, oh, maybe I should go out and find a piece of wood that I can just, put over this thing and
Mhm.
just be like, let's just wood glue that. Okay?
Yeah.
Um, and I always just got to make sure that whatever I do it carefully because there might be some parts where I might just carve into it to give it that depth like I usually do with my projects, and that's always a bitch.
It is, but it is
That's a bit.
always worth it.
It really, really is. And with the insulation foam at the bottom for like the little triangle thing,
Mhm.
I'm just wondering if I should make that out of the insulation part because that is a very fine tip. The hell is that a bug? Is that a flea? Dog, I will murder your ass. Actually, that's funny. I just killed a flea because it was on the sandpaper, so I just sanded his body down to it. I'm just like, ha.
Oh, jeez.
So, with that said, we got the top of it. And the top of the stack, technically, actually, let's see, like the bottom of the part of it is going to start by her boobs.
What?
Yes. I wish there was an option on here where it would actually say like pause.
That would be
Is there?
nice.
Wait. Is there? Hold on.
There should be. It makes more sense that
No.
way.
Wait. I got it. I got it to work. Because now I actually have a full reference of the entire thing. Now that I look at it with her with the heels and everything, the actual top, itty bitty top of the staff itself is actually above her eyes. So that I might actually just have it where it needs to be honest. Just maybe a little bit more shaved off at the top. But I mean, like, that's because she's wearing heels, and Kaya's not wearing heels, so that makes a big difference, too.
True enough.
So that's why I wanted her to actually just hold the staff still for the longest time. Okay, so with that said, that's a triangle piece. I feel as though, is this thing thicker than my insulation foam? It is. So that means I need to kill more bugs on me, and I need to close the blinds, because I feel now I actually have to do a custom type of thing with everything. And with that said, the thickness, I mean, it's like right on the dot and everything. And I swear to God, ghosts in my house, I don't hear what the fuck it is. Cover.
Hmm.
Alright, I just figured everything out in my head, and guys on live stream watching me, I am going full all out on this thing. The reason why I say this finally is because this entire time I've been thinking on how to do this.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if they knew. Some of them might know, but not all of them. Not all.
This is true.
Alright, this part, guys, I'm going to go ahead, take the webcam, I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to make sure to get this scrolled on right with everybody on live stream here. Awesome. And I think there's a beautiful picture of my ass being shown. Awesome. There wasn't.
Probably.
No, it wasn't. Wasn't.
Oh.
And with that said, let's see. We're going to have to scroll this over so I can see what I'm doing at the same time with the YouTube live stream hangout, because I'm going to have to do that. And at this point, I'm going to put on my music again, because I'm sick and tired of not actually getting good music.
Yeah.
And I will murder that person. Alright. Right there, play all, don't care, do it now before I should bam everything to a fucking weird thingy. Okay. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna put some music on for you guys to listen to so I'm not bitching and being heard at the same time. I'm gonna still say that what Chris said, that bottom part of it, of the staff itself, will go into the actual thing, and I can actually stand this bitch down, and being that's 5'5", and that is really loud actually. I didn't realize how loud it was. We are gonna go with If I Die Young, whatever. And then on top of that, I gotta just keep constant watch on this guy. The actual top of her staff. Did I seriously mute shit by accident?
Let us hope not.
I'll just refresh it, if anything. It's really one of those type of things.
Yeah.
I don't want you doing your attack, you adolescent whore. Stop it. I just want you on your full, like, stand. Yeah, it's up to her nose, actually, so if 5 foot was that on me, we need to go down 2 inches just itself. That's probably eye level right there. Let's see, eye level would be about, let's see here, with me,
If I do this right, this is how I do it. Put my head right there. That's my nose. I'm nearly at the 411. So we're going to go below 411 just to make sure. I'm still going to leave this as is. And I need that pencil. 411. There it is. And I need my coffee. Ah. So 411. And then if you actually go down, that means it's going to be low. And I'm going to believe that with that said, I'm going to believe. And no, I'm not kissing the project, guys. I actually am using my actual head as a weapon.
Don't lie, you're kissing your project.
I'm kissing the wood as if that was the dirty joke. We're going to go with probably 4'8". If I have to, it'll probably be somewhere in the middle of 4'8" and 4'7.5". So that way I can actually make sure this stuff on here, guys, is where it needs to be. Because that's where I'm going to start. And with how everything is, I honestly, let's see here. Can I actually just turn her? Yes, I can. Sweet. So with that said, we know all measurements for that right there. It's good. That looks like that would be as good. Let's see. If I take my measurement of that and do it for the girls, I just trim it off by like 1/4 of an inch. And then on top of that, let's see, 1/4, I go with that measurement. Yeah, guys, this is literally me looking at stuff on just an image itself, how big something's going to be. From the top of her cleavage, it looks like, from what I'm looking at right here, top of her cleavage, almost from, let me double check, maybe just, yeah, barely above the top of her cleavage, where it goes, and I really, bullshit, I call bullshit on that. Isn't there like something that says restart on model?
Refresh, probably. Alright, as for me, I'm probably going to be getting to bed. I'm going to leave you to seriously work on this, okay?
Okay, okay. I hope that you do well on your exam tomorrow, because I'm really wanting you to get it done and everything. Alright?
Love you.
Love you. Alright. Yeah.
Have fun working on it.
I don't want her to. Will do. I'm just making sure that I've got everything alright. And I'm just making references to everything.
I'll keep the live stream up on Twitch, if anything.
Okay.
Because I don't turn off my computer anymore. It's kind of hard to. Well, I do,
Fine.
but I always just throw on music or something.
Yeah. I'm actually double checking everything, and I may have been wrong about where it is on her. 5'5". It looks like the staff's actually shorter than what I thought, but that could just be the angle I have it on.
Oh
But
yeah, you always have to be careful if it's on an angle.
yeah, I'm just making sure, like, with how everything is, I'm just making sure everything looks right and everything. And It's really weird. It's like it is shorter than her actual chin. I made double check of that. So if I do this right, the tip kind of starts at that's the actual starting point. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and use the ruler to do this. Just a little bit right there. Tip is gonna start here. And we're gonna keep this extra foot on, technically,
Just mark it.
because so it's gonna be from right here to right here. And that's the tip. So with the tip said, I'm gonna actually go right there, take a look at it, and take a zoom off to the side. That looks like it'd be a good thing for that because everything else is gonna widen out, which is fine. And I believe I can do the insulation foam right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a smaller piece of my insulation foam.
And I'm gonna get going so you can just work.
Alright, go ahead. I'm assuming that you're just gonna stay on Twitch, so?
Yep.
Alright, why don't you just stay on the Google Hangouts then? Just
Because
mute
it's-
yourself.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to bed, so it's just like.
It's adorable to watch you when you sleep. A lot of people think it.
No, I don't agree to. I don't agree that people doing it. No. I mean, I could, but I feel like that'd demotivate you from doing your stuff in some ways.
Like, I would keep an eye on me, and if I actually dawdle, I've always seen you making sure that I got my shit done faster.
True, because I'd probably wake up, and if you're not doing it right, I'm just gonna be like, meh.
Oh my gosh, shit, she caught me. People would on the live stream be like, no, he's not doing his shit. Get him, attack! I will hurt you.
Totally rat him out, guys. Do it. Snitches don't get stitches from me, so you know.
Don't rat on brothers.
It's not called ratting. It's called helping a brother out.
Bullshit, it's called snitching.
It's called tough love.
It's called snitching like a dumbass.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get
Alright, I'll
myself
mute
started
myself.
here. And I'm gonna go ahead and draw on this. And we're gonna say that it's not a perfect thing. It's gonna have maybe a good inch to 2 inches going that way. And let's see what the measurements of how that looks like. It actually looks like it's a little bit more of an awkward and cute angle. And this is why I should actually have a compass too on top of that. But it's fine. We're gonna go ahead and go with actual measurements of how this shit should look when I do it. Garbage can out of the way, you piece of shit. Let's see here. That's the starting point of the tip right there. And I need this thing underneath. We need my motherfucking dumbass right here. And we need this to be right here. Bitch, please. We're gonna go with the tip right there. And we are making double check on everything. I want you guys to actually witness this shit. So I'm over here on this, and we are going to see about going a good maybe down. Let's see. That's the start. We don't want it too short. I don't want it too long. But then again, going out more may be actually a good thing. And I'm going to go ahead and do 3 inches just to make my measurement, because the other way, the LeBlanc thing actually isn't that. It goes out wider in the bottom, but it is shorter. So with that said, I'll probably keep it the way it is right there. And I'm going to go ahead and get another 3 inches right there, making that good. And I'm going to double check my measurements with an actual regular ruler. Why was that wet? I don't know why that was wet, but that was nasty. Nasty. Okay, good. Measurements are good. We're going to go ahead and use this other ruler and take our time, everyone, because I want you to make sure your shit is extremely measured right. Because it may be a perfectionist thing, but trust me, it's always better to have the shit done right. You don't need to worry. With that said now, that may actually be better to have it like that for the bottom, being 3 inches that way, and then with the top, it's gonna probably be more of instead of an actual out wider, this is gonna be a longer thing. So if I have to, let's move the staff of LeBlanc's awesomeness soon to be. We are going to do a good measurement of maybe, let's see, it's always smarter to do this shit on a straight line too. Let's say that that's my actual thing, but I may actually redo it depending on what it looks like, depending on everything else. But let's go ahead from right here, which that is a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half, 4.5. This was 3 inches. And we're going to go ahead, take ourselves to the edge again, make sure everything's up where it needs to be, and you got it all measured up. You want to take this, you want to look at your picture that you're going off of, and if shit doesn't look right, you need to actually cut it down even more. So we are going to go and take our actual measurement and probably go by, instead of an actual 3 inches, let's go ahead with 2 instead and see how things look afterwards. And it could be a lot of things too, guys. This shit takes time to do. A lot of times. And be prepared, because I finished up my armor finally. All the paintings done, the only things on it is the straps for the Equius Rebel stuff, which is awesome. And yeah, we're just gonna go with that then. Alright, we're gonna go with, wait, that doesn't seem right. Let me see this. That's 2.5. Oh, right, I said I wanted to go with 2 inches instead. We're gonna go with 2 inches there, and then we're gonna go with how that looks. Make the line, and then we are going to make sure that everything looks just about right. We don't want this looking like we're gonna do an old-fashioned way of what I learned. We are gonna want to do certain things. We're gonna want to actually measure everything up, so that way I can do that line cross kind of shit that I learned in high school to make things. We are gonna go with the inside of everything. There's one that's half an inch, so we're gonna go with an inch there, an inch there, an inch here, and then one more inch like right there, and then we just do the same thing to this side right here. And you're a cocksucker. Okay, good, good, good. We're gonna go with the inch marks yet again. And I want to just make sure that I read this shit in the right way, which this shit was not right. And we want to make sure that everything looks like it's getting lined up the right way. So I'm going to make sure when I do this, I want to get this stuff up and ready. So we're going to take that up there. We're going to actually make a square, rectangle kind of shape. And we're going to do the same thing to both sides. Oh yeah, guys, you always want to have a blank piece of paper because any type of lines or any kind of shapes on a piece of paper that you're tracing with can always fuck up your actual later on design. Always. Let's see, we're going to go with that again because I got to make sure that all my tips are in the right way. And I want to make sure that this shit's right on the dot. And we are going to go down the side of that. Okay. Garbage can, out of my way, please. Make sure that my measurements for each side of these are good. Yeah. See, I knew something was off a little bit. Okay. Let me see here. Might be better to start on a new sheet. So we're going to go off of this. Alright. We're going to go with a good and we're going to go with, I'm going to say a good maybe 6 inches out. We're going to go with that. Alright, there's 6 inches. We're going to take this, put my shit right up here again. Alright. Alright. I'm going to come down and make sure that I have my things. We're going to draw my lines. Alright. And there's that. Being awesome and all that I am. There's that. We're going to go with the sides of that being good. And that was how many inches right there? That was what? A good, like, that was 2 3/4. 2 3/4. And this being like the damn straight middle that it goes down. This is why I hate my room. I don't have enough room to actually fucking work in it. I hate it. Because I would totally be working inside all the time. I could. Because then I don't need to worry about outside elements. Alright. We're going to go down the middle. And that's the middle right there. With that said, I want to actually take this and look at every single thing on here. Take this, look at my staff, wider in, we're going to turn, because that's where I want it. Yesterday. Jesus Christ. It's literally the insulation film that's keeping me from doing what I need to be doing. I want to take this, guys. I want to line it up with paper and get it where it needs to be. Because right here, I want to get this lined up to be all measured up. We're going to be starting right about making sure right there. Yes? Yes. Alright. We are going to be going right here. Starting point. And am I going to have shit or is this going to be narrowed down? Narrowed down? Okay, I can put a wooden beam in this. And I'll take my time doing it too. Or should I? This is 1 inch 1/4, and how I've got this going, this is actually a good 1 2 3 4 5. That said, 5. Actually, I don't even need to do that. It's literally me doing this. This is the line. And I just gotta trace it. And now that I've got it, and then we're gonna trace and see how long this was. I want that to be a full-on friendship kind of thing. We are gonna make that right here. That would be 1 2 3 4 4 1/4 inch right there. And if I go straight across from that, I will have made sure to get this straight. Boom. Okay. There's that. I still feel like I'm off, but oh well. We are gonna want this actually to be about right here in the middle of the page. So I'm gonna take my time and do this. Motherfucker, you ain't moving on my command. Or anyone's command, to be that honest. Alright. We got 4.5 inches right there. And what was this amount? Right here to here. 4 inches going wide. Alright. We're also going to make sure that, yeah, guys, this is not a joke. This sometimes can be like the longest bullshit thing that you have to do. That said, if I really want this to be like that. Measurements start right here. I want to work this shit up. So work the shaft. We're gonna want to do this the right way. I'm gonna say that about right there. If I start it exact, is gonna be about how high? That is about 4.5 inches going on my thing. So we want this thing that looks like it would be about a good 3 inches. So, and that thing's not that wide, is it? No, it's more of like an extra inch going in. So let's narrow it down that 1 inch. Okay. Ah, God damn it. Okay, that's an inch going in. So with it being 4 inches wide, I want to make sure that I got this all measured. I could relabel this live stream saying Saul works on LeBlanc staff live, or I could download this video saying like, hey, this is actually part of my LeBlanc video from many of my live streams. And I just finally decided to do this. So yeah. So that's about inch in. I'm making sure that is too because I know how rulers are. That right there, my friends, tells you how long your fucking inches are. Is literally doing this. I really need to lower all my cussing. I always say that, but oh, it's getting really bad. I'm gonna get it really late, so I don't care. We are going to do something drastic. We are gonna measure that to there. That's 3 inches. Midpoint's right here. We are gonna want to go. That's 4.5. I'm gonna want to go from here to there. 4.5. Half of that would be 2 1/4. We are gonna go right here to this corner. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and attempt to erase just a little bit, so I can actually make a straight, good, clean new part. And I'm gonna want to go right up there to that corner. So go ahead and do this. We're gonna go right there to here, here to there. Okay. Alright. And then we're going to want to do the same thing for that. Because I'm not sure that I want that proper measure. Let's see. Let's see. And I said I wanted that to be about what it was to there to there. We will double check everything. And I'm going to make sure that everything is measured up right. Wait a second. Yeah. 4.5. I'll go right here. And we're going to trace both sides after I personally just make it where I need to have it. Do-do-do-do. Make sure that it's done. We're gonna go right here. Alright. And then I want to make this thing stand out more, where that looks like about where I need it almost. So that was too wide. Alright. It looks like I about have it right there, guys. What I actually need to do, with even though those are both my measurements, it sucks to say this, but I actually need to get a yet smaller. And I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead, get this thing remeasured. We're gonna go a ½ inch in, and I'm making sure that I actually am doing this right. That's straight. Alright. Okay. Okay. With that said, that is now a ½ inch in. I gotta make sure that everything's right. Feel free to say. I need to be having this about ½ inch in. That's gonna be 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches going to the side. And so with 3.5 inches being actually what I'm going off of, I'm going to be needing to go off of it being about 1.75%. So let's see, 1, 1, 2, 3, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got to go middle right here. And with that said, that's the middle. I need to make sure. Alright. Now with me actually doing the actual proper measurements yet again, I need to make sure that everything is to where it needs to be. And yes, I am keeping what I actually am using in the last one, because I want to make sure that instead of anything else, I'm just going to keep using the same point of measuring. And out of the 3 will be the judgment of what I'm using. I've got 3 different sets of measurements, and we are going to go with what I think looks the best. And if I do that, that means I got to cut that out a little bit. I just got to double check. make sure all my measurements are correct, because I can't have one of them ever off. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to erase some of this because I can't really properly see anything. But I don't have it right, and I can't really have anything messing me up. So I'm going to go ahead and just erase the smallest one right now. And I'm going to probably keep what I've got for that as the tall one, which I like. With that also said, that is how big? That was about 2.5 inches wide, going up 90-degree angles. So with this also said, I need to make sure I only go down about, what was it? That was a 1/4, or was it half? We're gonna go with that. And everything about it. We want to go a little bit wider. We will. Alright. So that means we just got to go a little bit further down. Because I need to make sure that's a 1/2 inch right there. I just need a full inch starting right here. That's going to be a 1/2 point right there. Making sure that I've got all of my points right. I always measure everything like 5 fucking times almost. This is why you see my shit done almost always right. Alright, let's see. It's almost like if I have that part right there, and that part's right there. How did I measure that? Come back here. I use that as a reference. I'll use that as my starting point right here as well. And leave you off because you're pushing up my actual design itself. We're going to take this, mark that right in the middle as soon as I get it right on the line. This will be the 1/2 point. But we're going to probably see where the hell I'm going wrong here. And we are going to go with a little bit, let's see, it's above this. So I'm off a little bit. So we want that up. Bitch, please. We're going to go with, and 2, 2.5. 2.5. That's at the 1/4. I mean 3/4. And then we're going to have to do the same right here, where it is at least a good right here. We've got 3.5 right there, got 3 right here, and then this right here, doing the 2, and I want to make sure that's what I want right there. Take this, put that there. We're going to go with this. Turn it around.
Making sure. We're going to make sure that's right. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.5. And that's going to be 2.5. So it's going to be right here. So that'd be about 275. I decided I didn't want it that wide, so I'm going to go with about, not much longer. And we're wanting it just to be about, what was it, here. We're going to want it right there. A little bit more right there. And that to be about, it is. Okay. And we want this to be about yay right in the middle, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go with this. Alright, that looks good. This is my favorite part of everything I do, and I keep forgetting I have this baby. Actually, let me double check something real quick. We've got that. Alright, awesome. I'm gonna actually go ahead, everyone. First off, I'm cutting off all the extra right now. I'm just like, nope, gonna just get rid of all of this. Let's see. We're gonna go with that. And we've got this. Bands. Ah, shit. Did I go outside the box? I did, didn't I? How wide is this? Before I fully cut it and I know how much my measurement is. We need to go by inches. 5, 6, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna go from, I need to get this shit cut a little bit more. need this shit cut evenly. Okay, a little bit more over. Okay, I got that. Making sure my measurements are right. One last time. That's about 3.5. 3.5. Okay, good. So this right here is secured the way I want it. And got it right on the dot. This part, I'm going to go ahead and put that back down. Cut that. Alright. With me actually having the right measurements of what I want, I'm going to go ahead and get this shit kind of measured. Drawn out correctly. And I will list everything that I did. Let's see. I did say that, yeah, I want this to be right. Dot. Yeah, my thing also works as a grid, everyone, which is a fucking wonderful tool. That to go up right there, boom, it's all measured right. Okay, you're gonna make sure this thing's cut right on the dot. I just gotta have the line correctly on it. Got it, boom, there we go. Do it again. Go right through it again. And I'm just going to make sure everything's lined up rightly. Okay. Look at it from both sides. Cut. Boom. Hey, if I'm getting paid good money for this, I'm doing my shit right. Make sure everything looks like how it's supposed to. If you're a little off, you can always just go right back through this. Double check everything. Cut it. See how it looks. And right there is just my first piece. I said I was going to start with the tip being right there. And we are going to mark this baby right there. So I've already got my thing made for it. And it just may be a little bit, maybe just a little bit wider. So with that said, guys, even if you're not really all that happy, go ahead and take your thing, trace this bad boy, make multiples of it. This is literally what I do. I actually will make a completely clean cut, like undrawn really, pattern. And this is why I have multiple patterns. Because that way I can actually sell my patterns to people if they really like those. But I will seriously be on people's asses if they try to sell my shit. Because I will literally be all like butthurt. Big time.
and I won't be happy too much. I really like to keep my shit original. I can keep you guys all like status update. What are your actual measurements? I would most likely say one thing, and be really one of those I would say please try and make your own, but if you wanted exact what I made, I would have to sell you the actual pattern layout itself and thickness, everything. And that right there is not cheap. Because I would like to make my own money. And right there, there's a copy of that. And with what I was going to want to do was that I know that I had that originally, the way that it was, but even I'm like kind of looking at this, and I'm just looking at everything. I'm like, I'm going to keep it the way it is. Let's see. LeBlanc. League of Legends. I'm signing it. Austin Thompson. And this is LeBlanc Prestigious Skin Staff Parts. Staff. Let's see. And tip of top. Okay. This is going to be the challenge because even with that said, I'm going to be combining all of these together. I just literally got to draw these kind of separate apart from each other because I don't have a big enough grid for that kind of stuff. But I make copies of everything, and I'm going to be using this, like I said, for my thing. I'm not actually going to cut everything out because I could be like, I want to just draw everything out first, everyone, and then put it right up on the rod, see how it looks, and then do it because this actual part of the rod itself, I honestly see it being pretty good, but at the same time, I almost feel like I kind of want to go in again. How did it look? Keep this, but like, I want to see what happens if I do this. Go ahead, bring this over again, and let's see what happens when I actually keep the actual tip of what I'm using, and just go off with a grid of what I got. Let's see here. I don't like how that looks with that coming down on me. We're gonna go with how that looks, and we're gonna go with darker color. There's that, and we're gonna keep that.
And if I go with that, and keep it the way it is, and I just trace. Oh, Skylar, also, if you're still watching, I'm really glad that you got your tuna outfit in, dude. Let's see here. Well, at least you got something in, dude. I'm just glad to see that. Hmm. If I do it that way, it would be awesome to see. But, oh well. Let's see here. Let's take these two things and see how it looks if I get that. But if I kept it that way, alright. And we are going to go ahead and just make a slight edit to my actual design. And oh shit, don't you fucking dare fuck with me, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare. I won't have something to actually show for it, you bastard. Let's alright. I actually kind of like that one a little bit better. I'll go ahead and draw this one up too for you guys and give you two options to pick from what you see that I've done. And it can be honestly up to you. And truth, if I got room on here, let's go ahead and trace it on here. And sometimes even if your first attempt comes out wonderful, there's sometimes when you actually just purely have to, let's see, oh, okay, here we go.
I'm gonna make sure my lines are like sticking straight amazingly awesome. I just want to make sure everything looks good. Okay. Now between the two, that one looks more like it would be, let me see. I gotta look at this. I'm personally, guys, am going to go ahead and stick with what I've got for the first one, because even with how it all looked and everything, I personally enjoy my first design after even trying to attempt the second one. It's my personal choice, but yeah, we're just gonna go with that, alright? Also, I hate this little strippy thing. Almost all the leaves are gone. Okay, there's that. Okay, there's that. It's probably best to just always use scissors when it comes to this, guys. But yeah, you really want to just take your time. Make sure everything's straightly drawn. And yeah. I actually can make some of the League of Legends weapons. It won't even take me that long, to be honest. Just with something like this, I'm making sure that I really, really take my time. Alright. Alright. The tip of the staff actually being an official done now. Other things may actually not even take that long. In truth, with how I'm looking at everything else and I look and compare it with this, I'm just like, this isn't even going to be that much now. This is really going to be one of those type of things that I'm just like, this ain't at all going to take that long to do. But right now, as we all know, if I really, 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 really want to keep this shit all like together and shit, I'm gonna make it all out of one piece. But I don't know. Maybe I should wait. And it looks like in each little piece in between those look like it would take about one. I want to say about 4 of those mini little things. Now, I need my coffee, man. See, the red one just seems like it's a little bit thicker and longer. So with those two, each one seems like it's a different length. I am putting wire in between each and every single piece here. And I want to know how thick each piece is going to start getting. Because if that one piece right there is just an inch, maybe 2 inches, maybe a little bit less. I want to say that it's going to be a full on 2 inches. And with how you form it, it looks like I don't even need to fucking do too much to it, maybe just a little bit because of the formage. But with that shit that comes on afterwards, that looks like a basic shape.
of let's see here. Boom. I'm gonna double check this, everyone. Oh my god. All right. With what we're actually gonna be doing now, I'm taking everything that I'm seeing right now, everybody, and I'm taking the actual thing from Roll King, even though we've got our own like settings and everything for everything. I'm gonna take that exact image. I'm gonna bring it over here to Paint, and I'm gonna paste it. With how I've actually taken the image itself, it looks nice and all, but you want to really make sure you get that one really nice picture. Okay. I actually understand how to make that now. Paste. We're going to zoom in. We're going to see every little detail of this staff. It's always wise to keep going back and forth on it. But as you can see right here, guys, I've zoomed in on the staff itself, and I can go one more 100% on it. You get real good detail of everything. You want to look at everything on the actual staff again. Go ahead and go over to it. You notice how wide everything is going to be on it and all that other fun stuff. And I'm actually going to make sure to take a look at our own design itself. And I see that even Mel missed, sorry Mel, but you did miss a little bit of details of the actual staff, which is understandable, but we want to try and make sure that everything is working properly. Let's see, I want to actually go to the League of Legends Illinois page, and everything that I'm actually doing on here, I'm actually, hey guys, I'm making a LeBlanc prestigious skin staff live right now on Twitch and YouTube. On either one with Sawl the Hedgehog. Let's see. We're going to go here to the actual and I'm going to see about getting my Cosplay with Solid Aura page back up. Sorry guys if I'm a little bit off right now. But I actually want to show the League of Legends people that I actually talk with that I'm actually doing this shit for real. They've been kind of, some of the people off of the League of Legends Illinois page that I'm a part of have been actually waiting to see actual coverage over me making this. Dissecting. Alright. Just checking everything out because you guys have been messaging me and I'm just making sure everything's done right. And yeah, all of that fun shit. So we're gonna check what you guys have been saying. Let's see here. Okay. With that said, I'm also dissecting everything about her. We could even go right here from behind, take a double check about everything. And if you notice that in between each part of the actual staff, you'll actually have that little kind of star-shaped thing. But I believe that even with that said, there is a way of saying that each one possibly could be a different size itself. And I know that for a fact, going through each and every single part of this stack itself, you'll see that in each part of this, even if it has the things right between it, there's an actual thing going right through it with every single part. It literally is like a thick kind of bar thing that goes through every single part of this. So you could honestly use a wire and you could use fishing net for all of that, but in the end, you still got to remember on how this stuff is going to be like. And if that happens, the best advice I could possibly do is I say take your time in trying to make this completely, if you make it piece by piece, it's going to suck. I understand this. I've done stuff like this kind of work. You're going to have to do piece by piece. But this is one of those, really, let's see. I can't zoom in anymore. We're going to have to, and yes, I will credit Lowell King in the making of this as well. But we also have our own design as well. Yeah, each one of those pieces are somewhat a different size. That one right there, if you're looking at her straight on, it would be the staff going in a crescent way facing this way. You're gonna notice that the one on the left side here is smaller, and you could possibly almost guarantee that these two right here, one on the outer undertip and the one that's right on the other side next to it, and on the inner side of it, those two are nearly practically the same. But if you really have to go in details, wonderful. I give you props. But the one that's on the very highest near tip, that's actually, from what I can tell, it kinda is almost nearly cut in half. The thing that's holding up the top one, it's nearly cut in half. But at the same time, you just gotta remember, to keep telling yourself that, it does go out just a little bit, but barely, and that's only because it's being held up. With everything else, I would say, as to, how the outside tips are, the outside floating items, you can use wire, like I said. But we're going to move on to possibly taking this image right there, taking it. I'm going to go ahead, paste this, undo. We have to go back out. Damn it. Undo. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and make sure that whatever I'm doing, we just move it over. I'm going to go ahead and cut and copy the pieces right next to each other. We are going to take both of the LeBlancs that I'm going to be using as image references from Lowell King, and I will be using my actual designs that my girlfriend also made. We're going to delete any unnecessary black shit. And we are going to, I'm actually quite interested in knowing what that's saying. We're going to bring up another paint document. I'm gonna open up my actual I'm gonna go to my Facebook right now, and we are gonna take a look at everything that I'm doing. Let's see. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh man, it's always good to always just check everything, but man, even I know that kind of shit. We're gonna go ahead and just close all my chats right now because even I'm like new. I hope you all are keeping track of my actual. Let's see. Okay, we're just gonna go with everything off this YouTube. I like this. This is completely good. I'm gonna go back to my actual page that has my photos, and I'm going to go ahead to my albums, everyone, such as you can see what I'm doing right now, because I need to show you like what I'm doing exactly as references as well, because I have to. Alright, we got the staff zoomed in on there, which is nice. And we are making sure to check everything out. And I'm making sure that my girlfriend, the stuff that she drew for me is awesome. And she gave me great detail. I'm going off the references that what she sent me, 6 foot tall, very understandable. She gave me great detail on that one. And I'm gonna be really happy about that because yeah, it goes there, I like it, it looks good, I like it. And we are gonna go ahead and crop down. And we are gonna go back to 100%. With that said, I take a look at both of my pictures here. It's kind of the same thing, and it's from both sides of the staff itself. And on top of that, which is wonderful because now I can actually get a full kind of detailed item and necessary length off of my, let's see, was this one? Is that my actual one that I want to use? We're going to take this and we're going to zoom in. The part that's for the tip, everyone, I want to actually point out that thing's as long. Both of these tips match up, which both of them nearly match in size. And if I take the other image right now, just to compare it, it looks like that would be a bit bigger, but it always matters where you have it at. That's why I like to get both sides of the image itself. And I want to say with just what I've got, and it being about, let's see, a little bit over, let's see, what was it? I want to say about, okay, I'll just measure it from this. From exact measurement of what I've got mine, and I need writing utensils. Okay, from here to there, that would be 4 3/4 inch. Let's see. Length. Up and down. And then from my side to side, I would say that is about 4 and 1/4. let's see, 4 1/4 inch width. And do I really have it? Let's see. I need to make sure that I have this stuff. Alright. Let's see here. We're gonna go with that. Go down this a little more. Alright. Second one. Okay. There's that. And if we're going to do this right, I got to make sure I get the right measurement of length where it nearly is. And that goes to, let's see, I go by eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 eighths. So 2 inches. 7 eighths. Alright, there's that. And then the other part, it would be, of course, it's not a boom. Like I actually do know exactly like the whole fact of where I need it. And I need that actually a little bit more in the middle. We are going to go and do the rest of the measurement where it comes down to, let's see, there's 1/8 inch to, let's see, about a little bit under actually. That would be about, if I had to read correct my statement on everything, it's almost like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 16, nearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It could be about 11/16 of an inch to a regular 12/16 of an inch, which would make it 3/4. And that would be about, let's see, from there to here would be about a good it'd be a 1/11/16 inch, or equals 1 inch 3/4. And we got the actual measurements for everything almost practically here. And then for the sides, which would be, let's see, I'm going to make sure to label this. And bottom part. And then for each side, let's see how long they are. From this end to that end, and they are all measured right. Let's see, 3.5 inches. And then the other one would be about 2.5 inches. We got that. So yeah, I've got all my stuff actually measured just for that one part. I'm extremely mathematical. And then the actual width of the actual item itself, it can be about, from my insulation foam itself, it is an exact 2 inches for the material. So insulation 2-inch thick. For this one, it can go from that, or let's see. I always say about, if I had to make an exception, no, not for that. That's with just the staff itself and seeing how thick the staff is. With LeBlanc, when you look at her hand, you can see she can't, I don't know if her hand is not all the way wrapped around it, but like, you hold it like this, it's going to be more wrapped around, but with that thickness in my rod, I can go past that. But since this is for a girl and not a guy, because a guy's hand is a lot wider, we're going to be taking the actual measurement of this, because this staff itself is inch and 1/4. You actually want this to go over it, and with that said, that's probably just perfect, because everything else, if you look at the staff, just see how thick it is. I can nearly say that I could just say I can match this insulation foam to be actually that thick. And I knew I should have actually got the inch wide pull in truth, but it's fine. I've analyzed this pull in that tip. It really is the same thickness, so it's a 1/4. So same, yeah, same thickness. Rod, and that rod itself could be the exact size that I'm actually using. And let's see here, I'm just double checking if I can get, boom. Oh no, that was off. Boom. Okay, we're gonna go ahead over to a new blank document, paste this, and we are just double checking everything even with my perception. I'm actually zooming in on this thing, and yeah, no, the rod and that are practically, if I go out 2, let's see, and that was the actual, if I take this, bring it down, that really is practically, yep, same thickness, everything. Yep, it's same thickness as it. So if I want this to actually be exact, guys, I would do that for my project. Even knowing so, I'm gonna make sure that I can actually get this thing through first. So in saying that and knowing everything about it, I'm gonna go ahead and trace this baby out. And make sure your insulation foam that you use is a pretty good solid piece. Know where you're going with it. Don't let any lines be going up and down on your project. And on top of everything else, just have fun with it. I know there's some of you, like I am, and we want to get this shit exact the way that we tend to actually see it. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to be suffering because of all of this for you guys, which I love you and all. We're going to go ahead and show you guys. Ah, damn it. We're going to go ahead and see if you guys can just watch as I'm doing this. And I'm going to bring you guys down here on YouTube recording. I'm going to be taking my time. I could be using Sharpie, yes, I know. But in truth, if you think about it, I don't want to like even bother getting my Sharpies. We're going to take this very carefully. Make sure you're holding down like everything if you can. I've been putting this stuff on, like I said, probably earlier in this video. I can't wait to actually just make this full video. And I did say while I'm making this LeBlanc staff, I'm live streaming all of it. And I will get this all recorded towards YouTube as well. And I'm making sure everything I say is truthful, and I'm sorry if I'm negative at all in my videos at any point. I'm very sorry, but sometimes even I can be very moody or pissy. Nobody's perfect. So I do apologize for earlier, guys. It was just that frustration gets me sometimes. And with Asen being close, yes, I know I should just get this shit done earlier. But oh well. Now that I've actually gotten the actual piece drawn all out, boom, you want to take either your time doing a foam cutter or a wood saw or any type of saw or anything that you can cut this with. Take your time doing it. But with me in general, I love using a wood saw so much better. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead, get my insulation out of the way. Save all your scraps, guys, because you don't know how much, like, any type of scraps of the insulation foam itself can be pretty damn useful for any occasion whatsoever. So we are going to bring over the camera this way, such as same with YouTube, and we're just going to show that I'm going to be sawing this right here. If you're doing it inside, I advise you to seriously take your time. Don't rush it. Okay? I'm literally taking my time, big time with this, because I am not letting anything curve. I'm doing exactly shit on my lines. I'm usually good about all this stuff, guys, but being up this late, I'm a bit more nervous, and I'm trying to not make like a huge mess at the same time. It really is a lot more nerve-wracking when you try to do any of this shit. I'm probably going to collapse once I get off of work today, guys, and I'm going to be taking a nap, because I honestly don't care about being awake during the day most of the times. Like, I would love to know, like, when I could just come home in the meantime of doing things. And, like, at night, I like working at night. I extremely love working at night, like, on my projects. That's why you always see me, like, working late than usual and all that fun shit. I thought about doing with my third webcam, just using it from my desktop and getting on Amigo. just to show that I'm actually making this shit. I mean, that I'm making the staff for League of Legends and showing people that I'm actually living while doing it and doing a random chat room. But I don't know how I function with people just talking with me, constantly asking, hey, what are you making? What are you making? I'm like, I'm making death. In truth. Alright. With that piece made, here comes the fun part. Make sure everything's trimmed down. You want to use a wood filer to actually make sure you're doing all this correctly. And it's quite interesting. When I said illegal, I wasn't joking about that either. I could honestly be on illegal at the same time doing all this. Because yes, I technically do have the 3 left hands. I'm just looking for something real quick, everyone. And making sure wherever my shit may be, I take my time. There it is. I'm over at the computer right now, everyone. And I'm just plugging in the third webcam. Alright. Verifying. We're going to take our time. Alright. Let me see here. I'm just checking out everything real quick, everyone. And with that said, it is 3:01 a.m. Let's see here. Finagle. I'm just making sure that everything looks good. Hello? Hello. Multiple future. Let's go with this. Settings. Hello. Hello. There we go. We are gonna go with that. Hello. 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 Okay. Whoa, apparently my shit doesn't want to really do that. So we're gonna reload everything about it. And I'm gonna be taking my time since this was a 1/4 inch. I'm actually gonna just go ahead and just get my 1 inch project itself of a little drill bit. I look at everything how it looks, and with how this is a very sensitive type of project itself, I could honestly say that it could fuck up. But with that said, I gotta make sure that if anything. I'm just very interested in knowing why is this not showing at all. And we're gonna go to control panel, adjust my computer settings. We're gonna go with hardware, new devices, all that fun stuff. I remember the time that I did this. It really like took me forever to get my fucking cameras to actually work. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna go back, change, easy, programs, Java. We're gonna go to actual Windows Movie Maker, Live Movie Maker. But back on track, I'm gonna actually be going in this actual project itself. And sometimes it is more advisable if you actually start with something smaller because you really don't want to like fuck up, to be honest. Let's see. You want that, Kodak, options, trust center, general, okay, hello, hello, sorry, if you can't record audio, video, selected sound. We're gonna have to unplug my camera itself. I knew I should have used this camera itself on the other recording channel, which sucks actually. Kodak. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Okay, we're gonna have to go through here again. Settings. Kodak. Okay. With my webcam, guys, one moment. Right now, guys, I'm just switching out webcams because I'm not doing that whole reinstall, trying to install new shit, and then like restarting the whole goddamn program. And we're gonna go ahead and go with add new camera. See, we're gonna go with interesting. Why can't I use this? Cam, config, video input, camera control, default, cancel. Okay, then I'm gonna have to probably do one thing, and literally it's gonna be like no joke, me just trying to figure everything out right now on the spot. Settings. Let's see. What is this one? Let's see. Let's take that out. I don't know why cameras have to be such a dick. Sometimes. Let's see. Layout. Let's see. Tools. Alright, we'll be right back on the live stream for Twitch. And I'm going to continue live streaming from my actual computer on YouTube. Oh, and I need to refresh Let's see here. Okay, with that said, I am live from Omegle now. Which is amazing, because that's how I get people. And we are going to log in with, log on. We're going to try and get this camera to work, because I haven't used this one in like forever. So I could honestly be horse assing everything right now. Let's see. Yeah, I just got to make sure that everything that I'm doing right now is correct. I hate this part so much. Let's see. Remove. 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 Okay. We're going to add camera. Is that what that is? No? Okay, add camera. USB. See, and that's some. Check to see if it's disconnected or in use on another application. You're a dick, you know that? Let's see. Cam itself. Hello? Video output. Okay. Configure. Alright. Video. What's wrong with this? I'm sorry if anybody's watching this. This is a really shitty thing right now, but we're going to try something else by setting it into the other slot. So this may be a good thing or bad thing, I don't know. Let's see, add color, normal, layout, reset, can. Now see that? I just don't do it. Settings. Let's see here. Search. Control panel. Add a device. Well, I'm sorry guys again that my shit isn't really working, and I really am just trying to figure everything out. Cancel. This is too interesting. Oh my. I wonder why it's not letting me do that. Cancel. No, it's gonna be a dick to me, aren't you? Why is it being a dick? Why are you being a dick? Settings. Take your fucking ass out right now. Oh my. My camera's gonna be a dick now because I fucked with it. Why are you on? Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me, right? Of course, I've gotta close the fucking next splitter. Alright, now this. Okay, we're gonna go back to the laptop. And we're gonna turn that back on. Wonderful. And on top of everything else, we're gonna do shit from my control. General. Okay, we're gonna kind of close that. We're gonna. I wonder why this one just doesn't want to work. I think I had shitty problems with this. Remove device. Okay. And then with that, add a device. Because I could honestly be like, nope, we got a lack. God, I like how my live stream went from me just trying to figure out how to get this webcam to work with this laptop now. Because I've already got the one setting over here. This is great. Great use of my time and wasting it horribly on the live stream. And this is probably funnier than anything right now. Device description. Events. Okay. We're gonna make sure this thing right to view tasks. I believe that I would have to do a troubleshoot. Well, right now, guys, I'll resume a live stream with me on YouTube here in a second, alright? So other than that, I'm going to end this now, and I will resume another one here in a sec. Alright, Sawl the Hedgehog signing out.